Are you serious, guys? Are you serious? We have breaking news coming in right now. Breaking news coming in right now from Nashville, Tennessee. We definitely have a massive explosion. It was intentional in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The smoke is rising, the flames, and a lot of buildings have been damaged. This was a massive explosion. The bomb expert teams are on the scene. We want to thank Renee Trudeau, who is there, who is in Nashville, who got this information to us early this morning. Let me put a shout out real fast to healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Collagen is an essential building block in the youthfulness and glow of your appearance. And up to 90% of your skin is made of collagen. After 20 years, this essential ingredient decreases the natural production in your body by 10% every decade. That's why those who increase their collagen intake reports experiencing younger looking skin, youthful glow. It restores and strengthens the skin, the hair, the nail, the teeth, the muscles, the joints, your gut health, all of it. So that's why I decided to start taking ageless collagen by BioTrust at www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. My family, friends already are commenting on how much better I look, loss of weight, better looking glow, and the flow. You know, Merry Christmas to you all, but it's ageless collagen by www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. One scoop in the soup. Guys, it's tasteless, it's odorless, you'll become ageless. It's 51% off right now, 60-day money-back guarantee. Just go to www.healthwithpaul.com. Merry Christmas, everybody. But boy, I tell you what, a tough Merry Christmas start for Nashville, Tennessee. It really, really is. And let me tell you why. Because, and I want to thank Renee again for this information, Nashville authorities now believe that the explosion that happened early this morning occurred in downtown Nashville, Tennessee, early Christmas morning, was an intentional act. I repeat, an intentional act. They have not called it terrorism, nor have they given us who they think may have done it. But it's sparked by an RV. Somebody went and parked an RV in downtown Nashville, suspicious vehicle, parked outside the AT&T building. And upon arrival, police said the officers had reason to alert the Department of Hazardous Devices unit, which was en route when the explosion happened. So somebody came in with an RV, parked it in front of the AT&T building at 6 o'clock this morning. Police officers arrived and said, this looks suspicious, got on the phone and called the Department of Hazardous Device units. As the bomb unit was on its way, this thing exploded. The 3 people have been hospitalized with injuries. Police and firefighters responded to the area near 2nd Avenue and Commerce Street at around 6:45 this morning. The fire department confirmed the bomb squad is now on the scene with an active investigation by Metro Police and federal agencies. Now, the FBI is there, the CIA is there, the Department of Homeland Security is there, counterterrorism groups are there. We do not know if this was a terrorist act or not, but it definitely has the signs of it. Images and videos taken in the area showed flames and smoke, which also could be seen from miles away. Alarms inside several buildings were heard going off, with the water pouring into some buildings with structural damage and broken windows. Trees lining the 2nd Avenue were blackened from the incident, and the owner of the nearby Nashville downtown hostel told the Tennesseans guests were evacuated to a Nissan stadium for shelter. He said he got a call early Friday from his staff reporting they heard the loud explosion, the boom, and the fire alarms going off. He said that the hostel is damaged, but he did not go into detail. The AT&T building damaged, and other buildings in downtown Nashville damaged, and it's significant damages. Looking at Twitter for Ryan Graney, significant damage. Also, the fire burning, the flames, it blowing out. I mean, massive different buildings and shops around the area. It blew out their windows. The explosion this was no accident. This was an intentional act of violence on downtown Nashville, Tennessee on Christmas morning. Very, very concerning. What does this all mean? Christmas, of course, the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ. Is there something significant here that this is the morning it was chosen? Now, if they were looking to do damage and kill a lot of people, this would not been the morning to do it. For all the shops are closed, being Christmas morning, except people in the hotels and what have you. And we do have 3 people severely injured and been taken to hospitals. But boy, if they were looking to really do the damage and kill people, they would have done it yesterday morning. This was absolutely an intentional act against, I believe, the people of Nashville, Tennessee, and the United States of America, and what appears to be an attack on Christmas. And guys, we don't want to start becoming like Europe, which is the kind of things you see all the time in France, Belgium, Germany, especially, all of the UK, all over Europe. This becomes something that's been happening a lot. This is strange for the heartland of America, but this is a message that's being sent, I think, to us and to the Christians and conservatives, and to Christians especially, because it is Christmas morning. Our prayers are going out to everybody in Nashville, Tennessee. Our prayers are going out to all of you. This is not the way I wanted to start my Christmas morning. Heidi and I were sitting in our chairs. I was drinking our second cup of coffee, looking outside. It's 11 degrees here in Indiana. The birds were eating. Heidi had fed the birds, and there were blue jays and cardinals and all kinds of little birds. They were all eating outside there on the patio, and we were just enjoying that and watching that. And this was really, really cool. But this isn't how it's going to start. We're not going to get a day of peace. Apparently, the haters of freedom, the haters of Christianity, or maybe the haters of Jesus Christ, or maybe it's some other deeper meaning, has awoken. Who could it have been? What was the group? There's security cameras were everywhere, so somebody has to be seen that getting out of that RV. Was it remote control? Just exactly what all was involved. Now, I do have some good news on this Christmas morning. We got a lot of wonderful texts that came in, and emails, and all over the place. Merry Christmas coming from people. And sometimes people sent their family Christmas photos, and we had sent out a photo of Heidi and I to a lot of different people and different stuff. And also, you should be getting Christmas cards in the mail too, arriving in different homes around the country. But we got some information, and I'm going to see if I can find it here, from this beautiful family in Shelbyville, Indiana. And I think their last names are Cantors. I think they're the Cantors. Matter of fact, I'll just show you. See if I can do this. Yeah, why not? Okay, there they are. This is just one of the texts I get this morning. There they are, the Cantors. Christmas morning. And this is a really neat what they said. They said, Merry Christmas to you as well, Pastor Paul and Heidi. And I want to personally thank you for turning me back to God. I got saved again on your show, and I went and I found a church, and I got baptized. And I've been going to this church for 3 years now, and I love it so much. But I love your online church too, so I get the best of both of you. Anyways, with a lot of love, I can't thank you enough. God bless you and your family, and thanks again for all you do. This is we get a lot of different people are having all kinds of issues, and there's people in hospitals with COVID, and there's people who have died, and there's all kinds of tragedies this year. And it's been tough. Cancers, different types of sicknesses, and a lot of people on respirators, and there's just a lot of illness. But boy, it's really good. You know, a lot of people get saved in our online broadcast, and we see their name and they ask to be saved. But you know, it's really good to see that you hear later, 3 years later, thank you for giving their life to Jesus Christ. And then following through as we told them, go find a church, get baptized, and get involved. You know, we have an online church now with over 6,200 members. But my job is really to get you to Christ, to help encourage you, to warn others about the soon coming of Christ, and encourage you to find a local church or community that you can go to there, get baptized and get involved. Certainly, remember, continue being a part of this online church where you found the Lord. For some, this is your church, and really you can't find a local assembly. And that's all right, because that's what we're here for. But for some folks, when they can actually find a place to go worship, well, guess what? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And that's just part of what it's all about. The reports we get back of people who have gotten divine healing and the blessings, you know, and the blanket ministry, and all of you who send in the blankets and things, and we send those blankets and chemo caps and the cross ladies, beautiful stitch crosses, and the Bibles that go out all over the place. That's what it's all about. Just really being real, not being fakey. We're not perfect, but Sister Heidi and I have one common goal: to touch the lives of people all over the world with the good news of Jesus Christ. We're praying for Nashville. We're praying for you guys. Merry Christmas, but pray for the people of Nashville and America. Guys, don't think this is just an isolated issue in Nashville. Stay alert. This same activity could be plotted for major cities all across this land. There are enemies among us, and they will be until the Lord Jesus Christ returns. God bless all of you. Merry Christmas, guys. Are you serious? Get some coffee and calm down. But it's Christmas. Hope you enjoyed the communion last night. If you didn't get a chance to take communion with us live, go watch the archive and take it with us this morning on our Christmas Eve communion we did. God bless. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. We're living. Guys, prophecy doesn't stop. We're living in the last days.